The one who is body identified, the one whose thought is gross, when he will utter the word India, what will he think of India as? Geographical boundaries. Simply put, yes, land, a territory, a geography, space delimited by boundaries. That would be his definition of India. The moment such a person, such a mind utters the word India, what comes to him is a flashing map of the political country. India means the territorial map of India to such a mind. Whenever you come across such a mind, and it could unfortunately be your own mind, whenever you come across such a mind that equates India with the map of India, you should know something about, well, not about India, but about that man. What do you immediately come to know about that man? That this fellow is terribly body identified. Because he thinks of himself as body, hence he thinks of India as a landmass. Now, everything that he does with the body, every way in which he relates to his body, would also be the way he would relate to India. The body wants to preserve itself and expand. And this mind will say, let the country expand. This is the mind of the king who fights wars to enhance the boundaries of his territory. Just as the body draws its sustenance from the world and is concerned firstly about its own survival, such a mind would want that his country extract resources from wherever possible in the world and be bothered principally with its own survival and continuation. We know the games of the body, don't we? We have seen how two male animals fight for the female. And that is not very different from how two countries would then fight for a coveted resource, if that is the definition of country. A piece of land, India or any country. There is bound to be body-centered strife. Every disease that plagues the body would then also plague the country. There would be the fear of extinction. There would be deep insecurity. The world would appear hostile. There would be a particular date when the boundary would come into existence. And there would be an inevitable lurking certainty that one day these boundaries would be no more. And when these boundaries would be no more, I would be no more, the country would be no more. Hence, the relationship with the world would be of strife, conflict. You're continuously living under the shadow of extinction. Then there is the one who identifies more with ideas. He says, I'm not a layman. I'm not the common patriot. I'm not the zealot. I'm not the one who becomes overly enthusiastic. I'm not the chauvinist. I'm an intellectual. I live in my brain. I deal with thoughts and ideas and concepts. For him, India is an idea. And we have often heard this phrase, have we not? The idea of India. For this fellow, who thinks of himself as subtle material, who is mind identified, who lives in ideas, everything is an idea. Even India for him is an idea. And he very proudly and assuredly claims that India is an idea. And as far as he goes, because for him, he himself is an idea, so surely India is an idea. India is as much an idea for him as is his wife, as is his world, as are all his relationships, as is his car, as is life. Even life is an idea for him. This fellow would be plagued by all the diseases of the mind. He would not overtly display conflict. He will say, I'm a civilized man. And civilization is an idea. So, I'm going to tolerate. We will not fight with guns, we will debate. We will debate. But in that debate, what he wants to maintain is an opinion. He is prepared to modify his opinions, no doubt about it. But even that modification must be first approved by him. He says, I will decide what my beliefs are going to be. I am the master of my beliefs. But one thing is certain, I do not know anything except beliefs. So let us come to a truce. You enjoy your beliefs and I will enjoy my beliefs, and we will call it peaceful coexistence. We will call it mutual tolerance. And what is he doing? Look at the cunning game. He's saying, let your ego exist and let my ego exist, because ego thrives on ideas. Let both of us feel safe in our respective domains. And then there is the third mind, This third mind thinks of itself neither as gross material nor as subtle material. Then what does it think of himself? Because all thought is material. So it does not think of itself at all. It feels no need to give itself a definition. It is so innocently, joyfully immersed in life that such questions appear meaningless to it. He has no conception about himself. Such a mind feels no need to give a limit to itself. When asked, "Who are you?" such a mind does not reply with anything. Silence. Who are you? Well, not even Shivoham. Not even Soham. Only silence. For such a mind, India cannot be an idea. For such a mind, India can be only the mother of all religion. Religion arising from nowhere. Because if it arises from anywhere, that anywhere is bound to be man's mind. And religion that arises from man's mind will be as petty as man. This third mind that does not think of itself as anything looks at India not as a landmass, not as a political unit, not as an idea, but simply as the fountainhead of spirituality.